Share, like and subscribe my YouTube channel. 6.2 How does light travel? The direction of the path followed by light is called a ray and is represented by a straight line with an arrow. A group of rays of light is called a beam of light. Light travels in a straight line. It can travel through vacuum and through some materials. Now let's see the following example video about straight line propagation of light. Rectilinear propagation of light. To describe this, we can use the following video. Rectilinear propagation of light is the principle that states that light travels in a straight line in a homogeneous medium as long as it is not reflected. Homogeneous means one material. Let's see the following thing to understand this. You can see you have three cardboards and have a hole in the center. They are just lined in a straight line as shown. Each one has a hole. A, B, C are just three holes of the three cardboards. When you just see through your eye, you can see this straight line just show the whole light. Now this means this light is just traveling in a straight line. If you just place a burning lamp on one side of a cardboard, then you can see here that light is just observed. Now this is a wax candle. Now if you just see through the cardboard, see, you can see that no problem, you can see the lamp bulb here. Now let's displace one of the cardboards and try to see the flame through the hole of the cardboard. See, now just you see just displaced. Now you see, you can see the image cause light is just traveling in a straight line. As a result, we cannot see when one of the cardboard is just displaced. Now you can see here there are different types of beams of light: parallel, diverging and converging beams. Let's see this using the following video. Now you see here when light is just light from a torch, you can see here light is just traveling like this one. You can see here rectilinear propagation of light. You see, this is a ray, just demonstrates the direction of the light, how it just moves. Now again you see here this light is just coming here. These two light rays, three light rays are just traveling parallel to each other. The first one is parallel beam of light. The second one is convergent beam of light. And the third one is divergent beam of light. A group of light rays is beam of light. These four rays are just traveling forward. Each of them are just parallel, and the distance between each of them is just the same. For that matter, we can say these beams are just parallel beams. And in the case of this one, rays are just coming and meet at a point or converge at a point. Such type of beam of light is known as convergent beam of light. The other thing is, now you can see here, rays are just starting from a certain point, they are just diverged or spread out. These spread out light rays are known as divergent beam of light. Now, kinds of light transmission. Opaque objects do not allow light to pass through them at all. For example, a wall. Translucent objects allow light to pass through them. Partially, glasses, windows, and water are examples of this. Transparent materials like air and ordinary window glass allow light to pass through them. Wholly. Let's see the transmission of light through different materials using this video. Light helps us to see things. When light ray is incident on an object and reflects back to our eye, we can see it. Now you have three different things here. Now let's identify as opaque, transparent, and translucent material. Sources of light. Sources of light are sun, tube light, and a torch. Now you can see here you see this three outside you cannot see anything any object. This is just the property of an opaque object. Almost everything around us is opaque, a wall and others. Wood, metal sheets, colored plastic are just examples. Now when you just open your window, you can see here outside you can observe everything outside of the room or the classroom. Now you see, you can see clearly objects. These materials are transparent objects. This one is opaque and this is just transparent window glass. And you can see here a milky glass you have here. It's a milky glass. In a milky glass, you see, when you just have a hand lens, you can see properly things, objects. A milky glass is just, you can see when light is just passing through it, you can see the light ray inside it. So a clear glass is just an example of transparent, and this one is just a translucent material. So this is transparent objects, and this is a translucent object. A pinhole camera. The image format is real, inverted, and smaller than the object. Next, let's see the pinhole camera in a video. Now you can see using a cardboard box, you can produce that one with a small hole in a metal plate at one end and a screen of focus tracing paper or frosted glass of the other end. You see, this is tracing paper or a frosted glass. Here is a metal plate. Now you see here, this is a tree. Now when you see this tree image inside to this pinhole, an inverted image smaller than the object can be just observed on the screen. Now you can see this one. This shows also light travels in a straight line. You see here points X and Y. A is X and B is Y. Now you can just, if you just pull out the screen, you can see, if this is just a film, you can see an image on the photography film, like this one. If you made a lot of holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can get 4 trees on the screen. Shadows. When an opaque object is placed between a source of light and a screen, a shadow is formed on the screen. This is because light travels in a straight line. Now let's see this video about the formation of shadow. Umbra and penumbra. You see here, light from the sun is just shining on the moon, and the shadow of the moon just produces two different parts, as you see here. You can see here. Now you see here, now light from sun is just on the moon, and this moon just produces a shadow on the surface of the earth. And the formation of shadow has different effects. You see here, when the sun is just revolving around the sun. Here, just during night time, the moon. Partially ecliptic the moon. Now let's see the following questions here now. The three cardboard experiment and the pinhole camera shows light travels in a straight line. Describe luminous and non-luminous body. Light travels in a zigzag line. Image inverted in a pinhole camera. What does it just tell us now here? The answer is A. The cardboard experiment, as we have seen in the video, and the pinhole camera experiment are used to demonstrate the rectilinear propagation of light. So the answer is A. The image of an object formed by a pinhole camera is A. Inverted and smaller than the object. B. Inverted and larger than the object. C. Erect and smaller than the object. D. Erect and larger than the object. Now what is the answer for this question? The answer is A. The image formed in a pinhole camera is inverted, real, and on the screen. Its sharpness is dependent on the size of the pinhole.